how's it going, guys? Welcome back. Hope you guys are having a great day. On last video I showed you guys how to do a basic service on, well, I was doing it on my 2003 Evo 8, but you can do it on, you can apply it on any other car. So I finally got the spark plugs in, and I'll be showing you how to install those. Okay, for this project you'll need a 3/8 ratchet. That's what I'm using. You can use a 1/2 inch, or a longer extension one. And to remove the spark plug cover, I'll need a 10mm. Then you'll need your spark plugs. I like using NGKs online because that's what's recommended from factory. And you'll need there's two sides, so I'm just using this is a 5/8 and this is 13/16, and it's a 20mm. And the other thing you'll need is some anti-seize for your spark plugs. So the first thing you're gonna do is remove, in my case, remove the spark plug cover. So it's just held on by 3 bolts. You can use drill too if it makes it easier, but I'll be careful when tightening down, just because you can crack them and that wouldn't be good. So once you have that off, you'll need to take off your coil packs. Mine has 6 bolts that I'll be having to remove. If you have old wires, I would mark them if you're gonna remove all of them, but I would recommend removing by one. In my case, it's gonna be pretty easy to figure out where the coil packs are going, so I don't have to worry about that. But I'm gonna start with this one. So you're just gonna pull it up, and since this one is connected to that one, I'll unplug this one as well. Okay, so once I get them off, I'm just gonna set them aside, and that's where your spark plugs are. Well, if you have a 4-cylinder, if you have a bigger motor, then it'll be in a different spot, but most 4 cylinders are gonna be on the top. But yeah, then once you get those off, you'll come over and pick your socket. I have a feeling, or I think mine is this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a extension on. It's just a regular 3/8 extension, and then I'm gonna need another longer extension. Okay, so you'll need a long extension as well to remove the spark plugs. Okay, so once you remove all the spark plug, I usually like doing one at a time. So I'm gonna do the first one. If I can get it. Okay, so you're gonna use your tool, your spark plug gauge, and I gotta gauge my spark plug to .22. So you're gonna stick it in and then just move it till it's about right there. So I'm gonna leave it there, because if you don't do this, you could have a misfire, especially if your car is turbo. You want to always make sure your spark plugs are gapped correctly. So So I'm gonna put some anti-seize on the thread, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put my spark plug on my socket. Wait. And once oh shit, there's no light. And once I have it in, I'm gonna hand tighten it first. You don't wanna start it with the ratchet because you risk over or cross threading it. So I recommend doing it by hand at first until it's snug, like that. Okay, and then once you get that, you'll tighten it with the ratchet. Okay, so now that it's snug, you wanna do a quarter return. So right there, and that's it. You don't want to over tighten it, like I said, because you risk damaging the threads on the head, and that would be a pain in the ass to get it rethreaded. But yeah, you're gonna do all of them like that, and then once you get everything, all your spark plugs back together, you're gonna put your cover back on and your bolts. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty easy to do it. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, I would recommend taking it to someone that does this for a living. Hey guys, so I won't be showing you how to put it back together due to me running out of light. I didn't know it was gonna get that dark really fast. But yeah, to put it back together, once you're finished putting your spark plugs together or on, you'll put your coil packs back on and your 6 bolts. When you're putting those 6 bolts on the coil pack, don't over tighten them because you can snap those bolts and they'll be a pain in the ass to get them off the valve cover. Or you can risk damaging the valve cover and you'll have an oil leak, which would suck because my valve cover was like $300 or $400. So if you're doing it in the same car, make sure don't over tighten it. And then once you get your coil packs back on, you'll put your valve cover and you'll be set. You'll be done with it. And then I would just turn the car on and drive it for a bit to make sure you don't have a misfire. If you do have a misfire, check your gap. Make sure it's within spec. Like I said, mine is a 22 or 0.22. So I would double check. The best way to check this is by Googling it. But yeah guys, if you guys like this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions about the video, please let me know in the comment section. I will try to make another one tomorrow. I have a couple things that I want to do to it. I believe the car has a boost leak, so I'm gonna see if I can find that, and I'll show you guys how to find that, or if your car is turbo, to how to find a boost leak. But yeah guys, thank you guys for watching and have a great day.